Hey Stampers, it's Renee Novak at Blessed by Cards. Today we're going to make this Get Well Soon card, and I'm going to teach you how to create your own designer series paper using the Forever Fern stamp set that is new to our catalog. We're going to use some shaded spruce and some pear pizzazz. I'm going to use a little technique called stamping off to create a different look on our paper. So let's get started. So this catalog that we have out now is brand new, and this Forever Fern set is in there on page 110. I'm just taking a piece of regular cardstock, but you could use a heavy-duty printer paper if you wanted to. And I'm simply inking up in the shaded spruce. And as you see, I'm stamping off one time. So stamp and then stamp off again, just creating that little bit lighter image. I'm kind of going to do this throughout the entire page so that we can have just a random sampling or splattering of these beautiful ferns. If you want to hop on over to my website and check out the Forever Fern stamp set, it is item number 152599. 559, sorry, 152559. Again, it's on page 110. So I'm just trying to figure out here which way to go with all these, but I am just simply stamping straight up and down on this piece of white cardstock to turn it into what we call designer series paper, or DSP for short. This is the first card series that I'm doing in a 4-part series, so stay tuned after this is over for the next couple of cards using the same stamp set. This is Pear Pizzazz. It's a little bit lighter, so I do not need to stamp off. I am simply just inking it up and placing it in random all around cardstock. And you can see that the designer series paper is really starting to take effect. And you can use this with almost any stamp set. And again, if you don't want to use cardstock like I'm using here, you can get a real high quality printer paper, which is a little thicker, and then you would be able to turn it into designer series paper. Stampin' Up! Does have a fern paper in the catalog, and it is beautiful, but my order has not come in yet, so I thought I would just try doing my own. This is a stamp set I'm using, or the stamp I am using right here is just the little dotted shading, and I am barely stamping. I'm just putting down a tiny bit of pressure, and I'm not even at times stamping the entire thing. I'm just stamping a little portion of it, so we get a dot here and a dot there. And you can just do this randomly all over the entire cardstock and then cut it for whatever specific project you're working on. After you cut it, if you feel like you need to add a few more splashes of dots, you can do that too, depending on how it turns out when you cut it. So there we have that. And through the magic of TV, I'm going to just pull in one that's already cut so that you don't have to watch me do that. Here's the piece we're going to use. It's just a little strip of 2 1/4 by 5 1/4, and we are going to put it on a card base shaded spruce. This is 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, folded in half. And my inside is just plain white, and I'm going to stamp in shaded spruce just a little right down in the corner. Yeah, let's do that. Just a little stamp off. There we got a nice little image. I'm closing up all my stamp pads as we go because my ceiling fan is on and I don't want to have them drying out. So just put a little snail adhesive on here and adhere it to the inside. Stampin' Up! Does have some new adhesive out. I do not have mine in yet, but I do have a lot of the old adhesives, so you'll be seeing that from time to time. Again, now we're going to put the little accent piece on the front, just kind of putting it to the side here. I'm just going to smooth that out. And I'm going to use the round circle that I punched out using the Big Shot is with the stitched framelit, just on a little piece of white paper. And that is the one that has these pretty little stitches around. And I just do the magic of TV again. I have pre-done that, ran it through the Big Shot, and now I'm going to just take the Shaded Spruce ink and sauce up my saying, "Get well soon," and stamp it right there. I kind of like to hold mine just a little bit to get the ink to kind of soak into the cardstock. Our cardstock is super thick and it's very nice quality, but sometimes the ink needs a little longer to soak in. I'm just going to put that right there. I just used adhesive, not Pop Dots. And now I'm taking a piece of Shaded Spruce with this flower punch. And again, I'm just using adhesive. On my original card, I used pearl, but I think we'll use a little rhinestone. So I'm just going to put that right here in the center. And then again, I'm just going to grab some adhesive and put it on the back. If you would like to use a Pop Dot, you can certainly do that. And there you have it. So that is the first card in the 4-part series. If you have any questions, you feel free to email me at allforstampin@yahoo.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.